I don't hate black men. I want to see black men win. I want to see them be successful. I want to see them treated well, but I do not want them eating at my table. I want their table to be equal to mine. I want their table to be as high as mine. I want their table to be as full with plates and food as mine. But I do not want them eating at my table. I don't trust anti-black people, period. And majority of black men are anti-black, and they are anti-black women. And I'm not going to pretend like that shit ain't true just so we can put on a front of fucking solidarity. I'm not doing that shit. Y'all are anti-black. Y'all tap dance for the approval of the white community way more than a black woman ever will and ever would. And because of that, I do not trust y'all. I know what y'all feel for us truly. And y'all can't stand us. Honestly, y'all can't. And y'all haven't been able to stand us for centuries. This shit ain't just started. It's just all over social media. But y'all been shitting on us for centuries. Centuries. It's just that now we're like, okay, if it's fuck us, it's fuck y'all too. Simple. You don't give a fuck about my pain. You don't give a fuck about what happens to me. And as a matter of fact, I was on a live and a black man basically said that black women don't even experience police brutality. How can you be in community with a group of men that deny your complete experience? Exactly. There is no point in trying to build anything with a group of men that don't respect you, that don't notice you, that don't acknowledge you. I want to see them win. I want to see them be successful. But black women have no business trying to continue to work with black men. They are not trustworthy. They will sell us out in a second for perceived power from white people. As a mom, I talk to my sons now about what I expect from them as it relates to women. I'm your mother, and I love you with all my heart, but I'm a woman first. And I will bust your head and disown you over someone else's daughter. Because I didn't raise you to mistreat women. If she's good enough for you to fuck, she's good enough for you to respect. And I will never ever give you a pass to mistreat someone else's daughter. Because I know I would die over mine. As a woman, I proudly embrace my dark side. I refuse to allow society to force me to walk around in light and love all fucking day. Sometimes I want to wage war. And I would advise you to get the fuck out of my way. A lot of us want the same form of masculinity that is killing us. If a man move a certain way, y'all will call him sassy. Debating is sassy. Him having opinions is sassy. Him talking a lot is sassy. You are literally helping to maintain the system that kills us and puts us at a disadvantage. Because what is sassy about having opinions and talking? Whoever told y'all that only women gossip? And that's feminine to do so. Just like if a man cheats or is a serial cheater, your immediate assumption is that he's probably on the down low or gay. As if they are taught monogamy in the first place. They are cheered on and supported for cheating. They get more respect from other men for cheating. But you think he's gay because he cheated. You think he's gay because he cheats on every woman he gets with. But they're taught to cheat on every woman they get with. How y'all don't see that? I have a problem with men coming on my page telling me what conversations are productive or unproductive. You think I give a fuck about what you think? You're too scared to check a man. You wouldn't even stop a man from raping a woman, but you want to show up on my page and tell me what conversations are productive or unproductive? How about shut your pussy ass up? If a man move a certain way, y'all will call him sassy. Debating is sassy. Him having opinions is sassy. Him talking a lot is sassy. Because if I was a man, you would be too scared to have an opinion at all. My comments are off because what I'm about to say will bring emotional black men and racists to my comment section. And I don't play with y'all like that. Sis, the next time a video of a black man blaming black women for the state of the community comes across your FYP, block his ass expeditiously, because no one believes that but them. Outside of our community, we have more credibility than black men, and that's a fucking fact. No one blames us for the state of this community. I don't care how often they say it. I don't give a fuck how loud they say it. No one believes that shit but them. No one. The women that are going to college more than their men is not the problem. And everyone knows that. The women that are the backbone to their community's movements, as well as others, is not the problem in the community. And I know them constantly saying that shit is frustrating and tiring, and it pisses you off. But please remember that no one believes that shit but them. Every man takes accountability for their community but black men. White men know they are the reason their community is the way that it is. Hispanic men know that. Arabic men know that. Asian men know that. Every man knows that but black men. Black men want to shift the blame onto the women. I wonder why. Because that's who's been protecting them this whole time. In our community, black men aren't taught to protect black women. Black women are taught to protect black men. And we're done with that shit. They have been treasonous, disrespectful, and hateful towards us for centuries. And we're done with the bullshit. We will not be taking any blame for what the fuck they broke. If the system isn't to blame when I make a mistake as a black woman, then the system is not to blame when a black man makes a mistake as a black man. I'm done buying into that bullshit. Because black women are always held accountable. It don't matter the background that we stem from. Majority of us had to sit around and watch men who have touched us be praised by our family members. And if we grow up to be a piece of shit, guess who we can't blame? That man, our mamas, our daddies, or any fucking body else. We are always held to fucking account. Always. And I will be holding black men to account from now on. You will not be scapegoating your mother, your father, the system, and no one fucking else. Because I don't get to do it. When I fuck up, it's my fault. So when you fuck up, it's yours. I'm not offended when a black man says that I'm aggressive or I'm masculine or I carry myself like a man, yada, yada, yada. I do not get offended by that. I don't give a fuck what they say. And the reason why I don't give a fuck what they say, because I've been trained to protect them my whole fucking life. My whole life. They have never been once trained to protect me, but I have been trained to protect them. So I don't give a fuck that they think I'm masculine. I don't give a fuck that they think I'm aggressive. At all. Because I would expect those behaviors from a group of women that have been trained to protect the men. White women are soft because men are trained to protect them. We are trained to protect y'all. Get your bitch ass out my face. That's y'all problem right now. Steady trying to be like white men. Why ain't you saying white men too? Why would I say white men too? I ain't never had sex with a white man. I ain't never dated a white man. I ain't never dated an Asian man. Had sex with an Asian man. I ain't never did nothing with no man outside my race. But I'm supposed to be addressing them as well, right? I'm not doing that. That's just another form of us coddling y'all. To not hurt your feelings and to protect your egos. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And I see a lot of black women online are doing just that. And that's the problem. Because majority of us only deal with y'all. But yet they're only saying men when I know they're talking about black men. Because they got to coddle y'all. They got to protect y'all feelings. Because if not, y'all going to throw a bitch fit. I don't give a fuck about your bitch fit, nigga. All I'm going to do is block. If a man move a certain way, y'all will call him sassy. Debating is sassy. Him having opinions is sassy. Him talking a lot is sassy. I'm not using the disclaimer, not all black men or some black men. I expect the men that interact with my content to have certain comprehension skills. And if you don't, that is not my fucking problem. If you hear all when I say black men, that's your problem, not mine. And on that same live, I heard a black man say that black women don't protect black men, as if little girls weren't taught for years to cover up when that uncle came over. As if we wasn't taught and trained to never call the police on a black man no matter what he does. As if y'all don't get to still come around the family while being abusive and deadbeat fathers. Not to mention the fact that each and every last one of y'all sisters always had it harder. Ain't nobody more protected than a black man in the black community. And I don't know why and how, but y'all get y'all treatment outside of the community confused with y'all treatment within it. Within it, y'all are more protected than fucking babies. I'm a Scorpio, so it's always that deep. And either you gonna learn to swim or you gonna drown fucking with me.
Waste her! Waste her! Waste her!
AJ, she's not a threat.
Let her hurt.
Shoot the shit out of her!
Do it, AJ!
Let's go! I'm sick of her ass! I'm sick of that shit!
No.
I've been dealing with her shit since season. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!